Let's talk about the American Library Association Book Awards for children and young adult books. Hi, I'm Mary Wilson, a homeschooling mom of 4 kids and an online book club teacher throughout school. And I love to talk about books. One thing that I love to do is read books that have won awards. I love to explore what I think the committees who select these awards might have seen in this particular piece of literature. But there are so many awards given to books every year. It can feel overwhelming to know beyond the basics what all the different awards are. So I'm going to go through some of the well-known awards and some maybe that are a little lesser known, given by the American Library Association, the ALA, each year. All right, let's talk about some award-winning children's books and the awards that they're given. I mentioned before that these are the American Library Association Awards, the ALA. The ALA is the oldest and largest library association in the world, founded in Philadelphia on October 6th, 1876. They do not just give out children's book awards. You can see there are many action areas for the ALA, everything from advocating for libraries to diversity to literacy to transforming libraries. So it's not just about book awards. All right, let's start with the first one, the Geisel Award, better known as Dr. Seuss. I'm going to start these awards kind of in age order. So we're starting with the awards for the youngest readers. This award is given annually to the authors and illustrators of the most distinguished American book for beginning readers. You may have noticed the ALA is American. So if I do not specify, all of the awards that I'm going to go over today are given to books published in America and written in English. They do have awards for a book that was published somewhere else, but the ones I'm going to go over today are all American awards. All right, this one you can see Dr. Seuss is here on the seal on these books, and this is the award for your earliest readers. There is one given each year, but it's fun to look up the list because there are always honor books, books that were nominated or considered highly for the award, did not win, but they always list the honor books on the websites. And down in the comments below, I will definitely have somewhere where you can go and check out all the winners. The Caldecott is a well-known award given by the ALA. This one is awarded annually to the artist of the most distinguished American picture book for children. This one is going to, in general, be for picture books because it's about illustrations. You may find certain years that a book that's more geared toward mid to upper elementary wins. I'm thinking of like The Invention of Hugo Cabaret. That was one of the Caldecott winners one year. But in general, this is going to be for your younger children. This is going to be for picture books. And you'll see the seal on the front of the book. You will notice on the front of this book, there are 2 awards. Many books win more than 1 award in a year, and they are often allowed to do that, depending on the terms of the awards. All right, so these are a few of the recent winners. And by the way, if you want a list of all the Caldecott winners ever that you can print at home, I have a link to my list of award-winning books. This focuses on the Newberry and the Caldecott. So there's a link below. Make sure you download that. All right. Next, we have the famous Newberry Award. This one is given annually to the author of the most distinguished contribution to American literature for children. So the Caldecott is about the illustrations, the artwork. The Newberry is about the story. So it is given to the author. Here are 3 Newberry winners, and it's always fun to look not just at the winners, but at the honor books listed for each year. And again, you want a printable list of the winners, make sure you download your list of award-winning books for kids. Again, this, even though I'm discussing a lot of awards on this particular YouTube, the packet just includes Caldecott and Newberry. All right, next we have the Children's Literature Legacy Award. I don't hear this one talked about a lot. This one honors an author or illustrator whose books, published in the United States, have made a lasting contribution to children's literature through books that demonstrate integrity and respect for all children's lives and experiences. So, this is looking at a legacy of literature. These authors have been contributing great works of literature for years now. Now, this one used to be called the Wilder Medal, and it changed to the Children's Literature Legacy Award in 2018. Originally, it was given every 3 years, then every 2 years, and in 2016, they decided to begin giving this annually. You are going to hear the names of authors such as Tommy DePola, Grace Lynn, Kevin Hinkes, Nikki Grimes, Jerry Pinkney, Eric Carle. Those are the kinds of names you're going to find. So if you want to go on an author binge with your kids, go ahead and look at who has won the Literature Legacy Award, because those are authors who are continually contributing valuable literature. All right, I wish we talked about this award more, the Odyssey Award. This is awarded annually to the producer of the best audiobook for children and or young adults. So starting in 2022, they actually are giving 2 awards each year, one specifically for children ages 0 to 14, and one specifically for young adults, which is considered ages 12 to 18. That's a huge range. So keep that in mind when you're looking up young adult books. These are the most recent winners of the Odyssey Award. So if you have a vacation coming up, this award is a great one to look at and find a fantastic audiobook for your family. All right, we're getting a little bit older here now. The Prince Award. I think of this one as like the Newberry for young adults. This is awarded annually to a book that exemplifies literary excellence in young adult literature. And as you just saw, young adult is considered ages 12 to 18. That is a wide range. You are often going to find content in some of these books that might not be comfortable for your family, might not be comfortable for specific ages of children in your family. A lot of young adult literature, I find that we wait until at least around age 15 in this house. There's sometimes graphic content, there's spicy content sometimes. There could be kind of extreme bullying or violence. There just might be things that you're not ready for your 12-year-old to read. So just beware. And if you're looking for ways to kind of explore what might be in a book, check out my YouTube video about websites I use to help preview content in literature. All right, this one you can see has the large letter P on the seal. Okay, another one that's interesting if you have young adults in your house is the Alex Award. The Alex Award is given to 10 books that were actually written for adults. They are not young adult literature, but they have a special appeal to young adults. So these are 3 of the recent winners that I had, in fact, read. And while I would 100% get The House in the Cerulean Sea for a family, a book to listen. Remember, my youngest is 14, but this one was a really fun one. It was fantasy, had a lot of great topics for discussion in it. I would be less inclined to get I'm Glad My Mom Died, which was all about a very complicated relationship between the actress Jeanette McCurdy and her mother. So again, with the Alex Award, it might even be a great award to look up for some books for yourself, for parents to read that have been seen as valuable even for young adults. And then you can make a choice about the young adults in your house. All right, now we're going to get into a few book awards that specifically look at minority groups that are encouraging diversity in literature and recognizing that diversity and the importance of it. So we're going to start with the Caldecott King Award, very popular. In fact, the book I was holding up at the beginning has that seal right here, that award. This one is presented to outstanding African American authors and illustrators who demonstrate an appreciation of African American culture and universal human values. There are 2 awards given each year, one to the author and one to an illustrator. So you can see some of the winners below. New Kid I included here is a graphic novel that won not only the Newberry that year, but also the Caldecott King Award. All right, now under this kind of umbrella of the Caldecott King Award is the John Steptoe New Talent Award. This is the same criteria as the Caldecott King, except This needs to be a newer author. They cannot have published more than 3 works. 2 awards are also given annually, again for text and for illustration. Next, we have the Belpre Award. This is awarded annually to Latino writer and illustrator whose work best portrays, affirms, and celebrates the Latino cultural experience in literature for children and youth. 3 awards are given, one to a children's author, one to a children's illustrator, and one to a young adult author. So I have the 3 most recent winners here. You can see the range from young children, an illustrator, to a children's author, to the young adult author. Next, we have the Schneider Family Book Award. This one honors an author or illustrator for a book that embodies an artistic expression of the disability experience for child and adolescent audiences. There is more than one winner each year. It looks like there's usually at least 3. Occasionally, I saw more than 3 winners, but they are in the categories of teen, middle grade, and young children. So you can see this one is the blue seal on the front of the books. Next, we have the Stonewall Book Awards. Okay, the Stonewall Book Awards is kind of a big umbrella that of many awards awarded to books with exceptional merit relating to the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender experience. So they have adult awards also as a Stonewall Book Award. If you are looking for the one for children and young adults, it is called the Mike Morgan and Larry Romans Children and Young Adult Literature Award, but it falls under this category of Stonewall Book Awards. So you'll notice that the actual seal on the book is the Stonewall Book Award seal. Pink, it's with the pink dot. It's the same seal you'll see on the winners in the adults, even though there is a different person that the adult awards are named after. Discussing award-winning books with kids is as easy as asking them, why do you think this book was given this award? And of course, an important thing to do is to look up why the award is handed out, like we just did. We went through several awards. Do you agree? What valuable contribution do you think this particular book made to the world of illustrations or of stories for young children or of early readers or young adults, whatever it is? And it's fun to hear what your children or children that you're teaching found most valuable and saw as a great contribution to that particular community or to the literature as a whole. I hope this gave you just a little more insight into maybe some awards you had not heard about. And again, be sure to download your award-winning books printable list of Caldecott and Newberry winners. Thanks for being here and happy reading.